Yeah, hey, Donald, what do you think? I mean, which is the fastest solution of this problem? Just fastest or shortest?
Well, the shortest solution is what we asked our congressman to do in Hollywood last week. We're in Burbank. We asked Adam Schiff, the former chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, one of the highest ranking elected officials in Washington, D.C. We camped outside his office until he gave us a meeting.
So what's the solution? What's the requirement?
In that meeting, we asked him, do the right thing, make a phone call, call the people that can make things happen. So he called the president and asked the president to call the Secretary General of the United Nations, and the Secretary General called an emergency meeting of the United Nations. Instead of having a vote to say, open the road now, they gave opening remarks, they deliberated, and then they died. They closed it off. So we're here in New York now to say, do the right thing. If you want to represent humanity like you say you do, from UNESCO all the way to the World Court,
use force.
Then do it. Empower the nations that have the armies that are ready to go in to open the road now and begin airlifts. End this humanitarian crisis for 120,000 people, innocent souls. They've done nothing wrong, and they're suffering right now because of the silence of the world.
Okay, let's do this myself shortly, briefly. And ասում եմ, որ ճանապարհը մեկն է, ուր օգտագործել, ստիպել, որ մենք ալեցինք Լոս Անջելեսում, փաստացի Լոս Անջելեսում իրանք ստիպել են Adam Schiff-ին, զանգել է նախագահին, նախագահ զանգել է տեղակալին, տեղակալը զանգել է Մայքի անվտանգության խորհուրդ, պահանջել են շտապ հարցի լուծում։ Բայց հարցի լուծումը հիմա քննարկման փուլում է, որը մենք մեր համար անընդունելի է, մենք շտապ հարցի լուծում ենք ուզում։ So do you think like international forces like peacekeepers are able to do that?
The international will has been orchestrating the goodwill of humanity since World War II. We've been doing airlifts since the end of World War II into Berlin. We've been feeding half of sub-Saharan Africa with airlifts. It takes the will of the international community to say we're going to do this. Why aren't they doing this on behalf of the Armenian people in Artsakh? I don't know, but it's wrong. It's reprehensible.
Ասում եմ, որ օդային ճանապարհներով օգնելու բազմաթիվ տարբերակներ կան, եւ որ աշխարհում այդպիսի օրինակներ շատ են եղել, ինչի հիմա դա չի կատարվում, ասում եմ, ես չեմ կարողանում հասկանալ, եւ դա շատ սխալ է, ես դա բացատրություն չունեմ։ So but we believe this is it must be like political solution. And because it's political issue. So do you think like deployment of the peacekeepers, international peacekeepers, will solve the problem?
Well, that is part of the legislative, deliberative process that all of our elected officials seem to be defaulting to. Saying, give us time, we have our processes. Well, guess what? They ran out of time. They were saying that 8 months ago.
Yep.
And I say, stop your deliberations. No more joint resolutions, no more letters of intent, no more press conferences to say what you're going to do. Do something. Do something. Get on the phone. Call the leaders of the Davos, G7. Call the NATO. I mean, we're just the people, and we will continue to amass. Armenians will continue to grow in number until they open the road.